record this, I'll start it.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're seeing the 6-digit number displaying on this screen right now. 6 digits here, 6 digits here. But notice how I accidentally I hit a button and now it's saying B channel 19.2, and it's like, where's my 6-digit number? Oh my God, I can't figure this out. We're not gonna have wireless. So this arrow key will cycle between that 6-digit number and a coded channel name. So let's only focus on using the 6-digit number, because then you have one extra thing to learn. So if you just remember to find that 6-digit number, if you're not seeing it right on the screen, just hit one of these 2 keys and it'll cycle between.
Okay.
So that's all. So we have the 6-digit number on both. Do they match? I'm upside down. It's hard for me to tell.
518-475, yeah, I believe they've already checked. Yeah, they're good.
Okay, cool. And we switched on the mix pre.
It's on, yeah.
All right. So we have successfully routed, well, provided that it's actually receiving the proper signal. We've successfully tuned not only our lav, and then we have a second active system right now sending back, I wouldn't say sending back, sending to things like mixed pre's, or sending to cameras. Or maybe your script supervisor has one of these rigs and they're listening as well. So all we're using is simply one of these transmitters to send to multiple rigs like this.
Yeah, so we'd have multiple mixed pre's and they would all be the same 6-digit number.
You got it.
Yeah.
Same channel.
But
So
what
you
now here to make it so it doesn't sound horrible?
So we'll get to that one second.
Okay, sorry.
Just one last quick sentence about that. So we have right, that's what I was going to say. So now you see what I mean about we have to have separate channels, right? It has to be separate 6-digit numbers for this system, your mic to this, and then this to that is a separate wireless channel altogether. So that's why we did it, more than once. It would have been nice to have 3 systems here so we could do 2 labs and a send, but
But they would have a different number, and then Lab 2 would have another number. It's its own thing. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how to connect labs now. That's great. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so let me just quiz you to make sure you get it before we move on.
Okay.
If we had 4 labs, how many wireless channels would we be using? Let's pretend nothing. It's just 4 labs.
8.
5?
5?
Yeah, no.
Why 5?
Like a channel for each lab and then the transmitter.
If we were counting this, it
Oh, we're
would
not
be
counting the
5.
transmitter. Oh, okay.
I
said-
I thought we were counting that.
I just said 8. What the fuck? Okay.
okay.
It's
So
it's 4 channels, because each lab has its own channel.
you got it. You got it. And then
Oh my God.
if you were to have, let's say, if we were to have 4 cameras, all 4 cameras, each receiving sound, how many wireless channels would we use?
Each receiving
Let
sound.
me ask you a better question. Let's say we have a camera, a script supervisor, and 2 boom ops, all listening, right? How many separate wireless channels is that? They're all
Well, it's all the same
receiving.
channel.
There you go.
Yeah.
Trick question. Sherrod, you are.
You got it.
Yeah.
So the point there is that when we're labbing people, we need unique channels for each lab. But if we're sending to multiple destinations, we only need the one channel, because all receivers are going to tune into that same channel. Right?
That's so simple.
It's just because they all look the same, and it's just spaghetti full of cables.
I can't think about Romania and Germany, though. I can't worry about that.
That is something I'll have to figure out on my own, just to make sure everything is where it should be.
So if I had an A1, like let's say I had an A1 for one lab and then an A for another lab, is that fine? As long as they're no, it's not. They all have to be.
So
As long as it's a pair, like an A and an A, and then an A1 and an A1, but you can't do an A and an A1.
Yeah,
Those
what I
that's
are-
what I'm
think is
saying. Yeah,
happening
that
is
makes
just
sense.
throughout the course of the day, I think things have been put back in the wrong box. So let's pretend we had 2 wireless systems. Forget about labs or sends or transmitters, just 2 systems. A transmitter receiver, a transmitter receiver. let's say one transmit. So, it's how to explain it. Find clear way to say it. If we had two mismatched systems, we have two complete systems. So if we had two A1 transmitter and A1 receiver, and an A transmitter and an A receiver, we could just group them together.
Yeah.
But it appears we don't have.
I'm probably just gonna.
We have a mismatch somewhere in the back.
So yeah, but it's fine if like one lab is the same A and another lab is A1 A1. That's fine.
Yeah, as long as you have the pair.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. As long as they're different channels, it's okay.
Yeah, they're different channels, but they're working together as a receiver and a transmitter. Okay, that's fine.
I wish I could have said that better. I'm getting tired.
It makes sense though.
It's freaking late, dude. I gotta leave.
I woke up so early.
8:20. I have to be home
All
by
right.
9.
Yeah, because it makes no sense because we have a full system that matches with these two, and we have a full system matches with these two. So you would think these two would match as well, but I guess the cases got mixed up. So.
Okay. Eddie. Just for a note for the cage. I guess I'll say it so I know that I understand. Sometimes it can be both a G3 and like they're both G3s or whatever. It's transmitter receiver, but one of them could be an A1 and one of them could be an A on the back, which means one of them is from Germany and one of them is from Romania.
It doesn't
Not
mean
necessarily.
Germany or Romania.
Okay,
I
just the
said
number
made
itself.
in was different. That's
Oh, that's different. Okay, so it could be an
Well,
A1 and an A.
Their range.
Here's an easier way to say it. They are different wireless frequency ranges.
Yeah.
So
And they don't work
cannot
together.
talk to each other. So somewhere along,
I don't know about that.
he's like, "Fuck off, guys. I'm not working the cage."
Makes sense.
I just know there's like G3, G4, G2.
Yep, there
Anyway.
you go. That's all you need.
I can
They're mismatched. I can mention it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if we
Okay.
can find it.
Sounds good. But what was it here? Because I know, Ali, you were worried about this as well. Like, what settings needs to be here?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
where I
this
messed
next.
up when I was doing it.
So let's send.